Hey, it's Holly. In today's video, I am showing you another one of the earlier classic compacts. This is from 1990, so 1989 being the first year of the vintage original Polly Pocket era, 1997 being the last year before it turned into a new iteration of Polly Pocket under Mattel. But this is the 1990 Polly's Hair Salon, and this is one of those sets I just have like 500 of them. Legit, like 500 of them. So in my next sale, yeah, there will be one for sale, at least one, if not three. But this set's really cute. I mean, this color is gorgeous. And I just love this set so much. It's one that, I mean, well, I'll tell you in a bit, but I didn't have this one as a kid, I'll just say that, but I do love it. It's one of my favorites, and I can't wait to show you around, so let's get started. Alright, so today's video is the 1990 Polly's Hair Salon, and this compact is so gorgeous. The color of it, just the condition of the logo, I'm obsessed with this. We're gonna just go ahead and open this up and check it out. So we'll work from top to bottom as we usually do. So this is a hair salon. There's not much more to it than that, although I digress, actually there is. So top half, up top here, we've got the tanning bed. I don't love tanning beds. You probably guess I haven't spent much time inside of a tanning bed myself, nor do I ever plan to. Now we know more about them, but there it is. So interesting to see, because I don't think they would ever put something like this in a toy currently, but 30 years ago, yeah. Below that we have the hair dryers, which I love. I think they're so cute. And then below that there is some cupboards with products. So I presume these are shampoos, hair dyes, all of that stuff. So top half is really about that. And then the bottom half is the actual salon section. So that's where you see the chairs. One thing I wish they'd done is I wish they'd put silver paint here for the mirrors, because it's just like they're looking at these white sheets, like there's nothing there. But I presume that's meant to be the mirrors. There's a sink, all sorts of hairstyling tools around, and then on this side there's a waiting area with some magazines, and of course a reception desk with cash and a phone and a place to sit. I love this compact because I love the checkered floor detail. I think they did a really nice job with that detail. And you know, just in general, like they've done a great job with this one. The one thing that I do wish they'd done a little bit more with is playing with the color. They did use stickers, but the stickers are kind of tied into the color palette that's already there. So there's already green paint, and then there's green tied into it. There's already pink and white paint, and then there's pink and white tied into it. So I feel like they could have maybe added more color to make it stand out a bit. It does kind of look washed when you look at it, but the concept is very cute. And you know, I love these shops and services type Polly Pockets. So there's the green gate at the front, but that is the compact itself. The interesting part for me here is the figures. So I mentioned in a previous video that some of the figures I got in the most recent lot that I purchased were actually replacement figures, and that I got a lot of things that I didn't have previously. So the set technically comes with 2 or maybe 3 figures. So of course it comes with Polly, and Polly's wearing purple pants, a long sleeve orange shirt, and she has a bright lime green headband. It also then comes with Pixie, and Pixie, I believe, is the hairstylist. She has a cute little uniform on. She's wearing a white dress with blue cuffs on it. There's a red dot on it, whatever that means. And then she has blue shoes. So these dolls are both in great condition. I'm very happy with these, but you'll notice that both of them on the bottom, their feet are fully painted. So that's what they look like. So again, I got a set of Pollys that came with a bunch of extra figures, and it turns out that a lot of these were in the replacement packs. So I believe these are the replacements. So here is a new, as you can see, the other ones are there, a new Polly and a new Pixie, and there's some differences that you'll see. One is that the purple pants are a very muted, almost periwinkle, like a almost gray blue color. And the bottom of her feet are not painted. If we look over at Pixie, of course, the bottom of her feet aren't painted as well, but you'll notice that she's missing the red dot from her uniform that she had previously. So that's interesting. Otherwise, their faces are basically the same. There's also a bit of color variation in Polly's bow. This one's a little bit of a deeper green, and this one's more of a lime green. And then there was a third figure that you could get in some sets. So sometimes these sets would come with a bonus doll, and it wasn't every run of this set or every country that got it, but sometimes there was. And this set, the bonus doll that you may or may not get with this set, is this Tina, and she's wearing a lime green dress, white shoes, just a classic looking Tina. And that was also in that lot. So I presume that these were the 3 original figures that came with the toy, and then down the road they purchased a replacement pack and got these 2. So all in all, for a small compact, I have now 5 figures stored, so that's pretty neat. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this too, because this is a really interesting situation when you end up with all of these different figures. But it also goes to show that some of the things that you might think were original figures from a set that you may have in your collection might actually be replacements. And so it's worth looking on the Only Polly Pocket website and just take a really close look at figures when you're collecting, and then also look at the doll identification pages, because they'll show which ones have no paint on the feet. And that's what helped me realize, oh, these ones must be the original, these ones must be from the replacement pack. So hopefully that helps, but really interesting that there's so many figures with this one. But that is the 1990 Polly's Hair Salon. Okay, so I'm laughing because when I was a kid, very rarely did I actually get my hair cut in a salon. My mom met a hairdresser where she was getting her hair cut, and ultimately she ended up just cutting our hair in her home, and then she had a home like salon built very beautifully. She lived in a fabulous house, still does. And then I've just kind of gone there ever since. So for me, actually going to a hair salon has been really few and far between. And it's mostly just been out of desperation if I couldn't get an appointment or she was away. So kind of like I've had the same dentist since I was born. I've had the same hairdresser basically since I was like 9, and really didn't get very many haircuts to my knowledge before then. So yeah, so this is kind of like a foreign experience to me. But I love it. I think it's really, really cute. My favorite thing about this is the hair dryers. My least favorite thing is the tanning bed, because that's just a bad idea and we don't want to promote that to children. But this was the 90s. It was a different time, but we're over it now. And you may have guessed I've never done that, because I'd probably just die if I went into one. And I know better, so I'm not going to do that. But those are my thoughts on this one. So As always, let me know in the comments, what did you like about this set? Maybe what did you not like? How do you feel about tanning beds? It is a really cute set, and please do like the video, please leave a comment. All of that stuff really helps out the channel, and if you have not hit the subscribe button yet, please do that as well. It's the easiest way to support the channel. It's free, and I come out with new videos every Monday and Thursday, so stay tuned. There's lots more where this came from. So yeah, not much else going on this week. Just working my way through stuff, but we will be back with more for you. So stay tuned. And if you happen to be on social media, please feel free to follow along there too. Just look up Pocket Vintage Toys. You'll find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. That's the best place to connect with me outside of YouTube. But yeah, that's it for me for this week. Not much else to say right now. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.